were born in June. Stand up, stand up. I'm a lot of yeah. I'm outside, I'm outside. Okay, I'm not to get out. Hey, all the June men are very fresh. Okay, now.
Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaale. If this is your first time here, hi, you're welcome. This is a place where great minds come to learn and get inspired. Today, I'll be inspiring you all with the story of Veekee James by sharing 7 facts that you probably never knew about Veekee James. So stay tuned and enjoy. Victoria James, popularly known as Veekee James, is an extraordinary fashion designer and content creator. She was born on the 9th of June 1995 in a ghetto known as Ajegunle in Lagos State. She's a native of Akwa Ibom State and the first child of 3 children. Veekee lost her father at the age of 5. Her mom was a fashion designer, so she learned the basics of fashion design from her mom. She'd always been industrious. While she was in primary and secondary school, she sold clothes for her friends and made their hair. After her secondary education, she learned hairdressing and began making hair professionally before she went to the university. Veekee James always wanted to be a medical doctor. She wrote JAMB and post-UTME separately but didn't get admitted into the university. Someone then advised her to do pre-degree at the University of Uyo. They told her that if she got a particular score, then she would be admitted to study medicine from 200 level. So she went to the University of Uyo in Akwa Ibom State and started her pre-degree program. After the program, she was offered admission to study biochemistry as she didn't make the cut for medicine. When she started studying biochemistry at the University of Uyo in Akwa Ibom State, her father's brothers assisted her with school fees in her first and second year. But when it got to her third year, she had to start working full-time as a hairstylist and a makeup artist to send money to her younger brothers in school. Because she was a working student, she often traveled for jobs and missed tests. By the time she got to her 4th year, she had lots of carryovers. And rewriting those carryovers meant that she would have a spillover, that means an extra year. She decided to meet up with the lecturers to discuss on how they could assist her with writing the course. Some of the lecturers told her that if she did not sleep with them, it doesn't matter the number of times she rewrites the course, she would not pass. She went back home disturbed and decided to drop out of school. After dropping out of school, Veekee's plan was to go back to Lagos and continue her hairstyling and makeup business. She never liked sewing clothes for other people. She only sewed for herself. She felt fashion design was not a profitable business, as her mom was a fashion designer and yet they were still suffering. But then she noticed that everyone around her was a makeup artist, so she decided to go into fashion designing professionally. In 2018, she began her fashion design business from her mother's sitting room in Ajegunle, Lagos State. She would sew clothes, take pictures of the clothes, and post it on her social media handle. At the time, she retailed ready-to-wear clothes for 8,000 to 10,000 naira. If you wanted to sew ashwebi, she would charge you 12,000 naira for it. The highest amount she charged anyone was 35,000 naira. One day, she posted an Ankara on her social media handle, and one of the fashion blogs in Nigeria, known as Bella Naija, reposted it. That post went viral, and customers began to contact her to sew that Ankara for them. That was how she grew her customer base, and her business moved to the next level. She was able to save up about 400 to 500,000 naira that she used to rent her first store in Magodo. She moved to Magodo with one of her mom's apprentices and then started her signature pants line before she then started sewing bridal dresses. She stayed in Magodo for a year and a half. By 2020, she had saved up 5 million naira and was directed by God to move to the island. She used up all the money she had saved and even borrowed some money to rent and set up her store on the island. She then increased her prices and soon things began to fall into place. By 2021, she was sewing bridal dresses for as much as 950,000 naira. She kept improving her skills and developing herself. She had some international fashion brands that she looked up to, and she tried to replicate what they were doing in their business in her own business. She trained her workers, she employed better hands, she began to customize her clothes, she began to buy fabrics in pounds and in dollars. She had to learn about business and how people think. She had to understand branding, packaging, and that not everyone is her customer. Veekee has only been in the fashion industry for 6 years, and she's among the top 5 fashion brands in Africa. She recently did a clearance sale on Instagram in April, and most of the clothes were going for 1.8 million naira. She said her most expensive design is over $20,000. Veekee had always craved for success, and now that she's successful, she doesn't intend to stop. She says her goal is to open stores in the UK and in the US, and she would like to see superstars like Beyonce in her dress one day. A big dream, right? It's no secret that Veekee James is a Christian. When asked during an interview why she was very vocal about her Christian faith, she said this: "I have to be loud about God, so God will be loud about me." She also said even in her flaws, she wants God to always think about her as that child that can do anything for him. She encouraged her viewers to always put God first, so that their decisions can be influenced by the leading of the Holy Spirit. She said she plans to die having lived a fulfilled life. Veekee James has consistently blown up the internet on several occasions this year, 2024. She trended for weeks on various social media platforms when she got married to the love of her life, Femi Atere, on the 10th of February 2024. Her wedding was a lavish ceremony. She made 14 different outfits for her wedding. In fact, her wedding was a carnival. During the just concluded AMVCA, that's the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Award, Veekee James orchestrated a tsunami of styles with her impeccable creations that made her to trend for days. All her designs stole the spotlight and became the most talked about look of the night. Celebrities like Toke Makinwa, Uchi Montana, Tumike Adeoye, Funke Akindele, and Osat Igodaru shone in her designs. She was recently listed in the Forbes 30 under 30 award-winning fashion designers. That's a great feat for her. Veekee James is indeed an extraordinary, super creative fashion designer. Pastor Sam Adeyemi once said, "Once preparation meets opportunity, magic happens." And that is exactly what happened to Veekee James. She was prepared, and then God created the opportunity for her that threw her into limelight. And she never stopped upgrading herself. She has kept at it. She has evolved into the great woman we now know her to be. Remember, she started from a Jegolo. No matter where you are, start what you want to start. Don't limit yourself, just start. Keep advancing, and soon I'll share your story on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate. Ensure you subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to me and you enjoyed this video. Like my video, share with friends and families. You can leave comments in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.